She's the comic who made a name for herself channeling President Trump. This morning, Sarah Cooper, speaking as herself with Jim Axelrod.
We have a situation where we're looking very strongly at sinks and showers.
You might find this hard to believe. Internet sensation that she is.
I proved I was all there because I aced it. I aced the test.
But this time last year, Sarah Cooper was a struggling 43-year-old stand-up with a handful of followers, happy to get booked into a pizza place and just about ready to wave the white flag.
Had you given up at all on the idea that you could break through?
I kind of had.
Then the president threw her career a lifeline, unintentionally, of course.
And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that?
Suddenly, Sarah Cooper lip-syncing Donald Trump.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Stripping away everything but his words was the hottest thing going.
What my videos did was take all that away and say, listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's not saying, because really he's not saying anything.
Born in Jamaica, raised in Maryland, Cooper always had the entertainment bug. But in her 20s, she chose stability over the dream, working for Yahoo and Google and doing comedy on the side. Still, tech gave her just what she needed: material.
I noticed in meetings there was a lot of imitation going on. You saw someone get up and pace around the room, so maybe in the next meeting you'd get up and pace around the room.
Somebody slamming their hand down on a desk, looking at everybody and saying, will it scale?
Right. That's very dramatic, but yeah.
So watching Donald Trump in a news conference last April.
And I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it.
When he was just like, you said we haven't checked that, but we're going to try it, right?
And I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it.
I saw the other person in the room going, what? What are you talking about?
She knew she'd found just what she needed and who.
Is there a relationship between these tech bros you're seeing dropping the right phrase and President Trump?
Oh, God, yes. We see the suit and we see the seal and we see people nodding that we think, oh, he must be making sense. He must be making sense, because why would all these people be listening and laughing and clapping and agreeing with him?
2 hours later,
You did How to Medical in 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
working as basic as it gets.
Were you shooting them with a professional crew?
Oh, God, it was just my camera.
On your phone?
Yes, I can do a reenactment of how I shot these. This was me. This was me. That's all I did.
Sarah Cooper, after 20 years of trying, was an overnight success.
And the next morning, it had like 1 million views or something.
Next thing she knew, Seinfeld was retweeting her, Cher was calling her Oscar-worthy, and Kamala Harris wanted to talk to her.
Hi, everybody. Hi! Hi!
A little bit want to see him stick around just because he's good for business?
No.
But as Donald Trump leaves office, don't think for a moment that Sarah Cooper is the least bit conflicted.
I think I found a way to lampoon him that was different and interesting, but I think we're done.
We're done. We're not going to see any more.
We're not going to see any more, and I feel like I kind of have to use it as a propellant, but I also have to escape it in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be known as the lip-syncing girl.
As good as old-school presidential impersonators were, like Von Meter.
Show the handsome prince, and all the people of his country lived happily ever after.
And Rich Little.
But I am that president. Nixon, Richard M.
Sarah Cooper is next generation.
You're not Rich Little. You're not Von Meter. You're not some mimic. People? You're making me feel 1,000 years old.
As she now inaugurates the next stage of her career, she does admit to some anxiety.
What if that was it? You know what I mean? What if that was my 15 minutes? Like, what if I'll never be able to do anything as incredible as that again?
Oh, my man! But a recent Netflix special with guests like Helen Mirren.
That is very.
You give me the thumbs
Look
up.
at you. You are a piece.
You gotta put the thumbs up.
And a series in development with CBS mean Cooper is in a much different place this January than last.
If we're sitting on this bench in 5 years, what do you feel like we're going to be talking about?
I would like to make the next Seinfeld. I would like to make the next Office. I would love to do a show that's really very much in my voice.
Her voice, not his.
Do you feel like you're having to pull the mask off, and here's who I am?
That's what I want to do. I would like to get to that point where I really just truly feel like myself.